Through a strange twist of fate, I was at a wedding this weekend with my ex-boyfriend Buzz and his wife Holly. For context, we dated over 20 years ago. I was 21 when we broke up and he was 26. We dated for 2 years. I was very close to his family during this time, but after the sudden breakup, I left without an explanation. This is before the era of social media. Hell, I think I might have had a Nokia, which I occasionally used when I remembered to buy minutes. So we couldn't instantly get into touch with people, nor did we know what the heck was going on in everyone's lives. At the weddings, I see him and his entire family. I didn't realize that my friend was marrying into the family, different names, and I didn't talk to the groom much. It was a shock to everyone. I expected awkwardness at the reception, but his family was being cold to me, which was strange, but whatever. I'm not one to force myself onto someone if I'm not wanted. That's important for later. Eventually, Polly is trashed and pulled me aside. She wanted to thank me for leaving Buzz alone after we broke up. I'm thrown by the strange comment, but drunk people say strange things. I say, yeah, no problem. She continues to say that he was heartbroken when you cheated on him, but I convinced him that you were just a hoe and he needed to get over you. I laughed and said, what are you talking about? He cheated on me because I chose to study for a final instead of going out and getting drunk. I left the reception without another word to anyone on his side of the family. I went over to kiss my friend goodbye, citing a migraine, which I am prone to get. No drama. Now his family members, who got my cell number from our mutual friend or found me on Facebook, are messaging me like crazy. Rewind 20 years ago when I learned about him cheating on me from his best friend who hated me. I called Buzz for the truth, and he said, I'm coming home now. We'll talk in a few, don't do anything stupid. And that told me all I needed to know. So I got my few items that I kept at his place and left before he got there. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to force myself if I'm not wanted. Buzz didn't want me, otherwise he wouldn't have done that. So why bother waiting for excuses? For months later, I refused to answer calls. When he came to my dorm, he was immediately denied admission and escorted out, as I had to put him on a no-visitor list, and he wasn't a student. Apparently the last 20 years, his family that loved me was told that I was a cheating hoe, and his best friend, who masterminded the whole cheating setup, seconded Buzz's story. Now everyone is pissed at him for hurting me and lying to them for over 20 years. They're trying to get the full story, but I just keep saying, it's 20 years ago. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm good and Buzz is good. Some family has apologized for icing me out at the wedding and spreading rumors. Polly, though, is freaking out because she's convinced that since he cheated on me, he'll cheat on her, and keeps calling me for more info. Our last conversation, I said I was blocking her, and I have. She tried to call me from an app a few times, but I'm not picking up numbers that I don't know.